Well, fuck,
Wait,
Blurry took it.
on you?
Oh shit! What's up, everybody?
Holy shit. Oh wait, are we live? Fuck. I
Oh
gotta, okay.
shit!
Okay.
Put your pants back on. All right, hang on.
Oh,
Welcome
okay,
back.
shit.
Welcome back.
Shit.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh damn, that was fast, Blurry. Damn, that was fast again. Look at you go out there. Sorry, we're a little late here. Just had to get our shit together. And now that it's together,
Are we late? Because the wizard's never late. They arrive exactly when they need to.
I suppose Phineas isn't late,
Uh.
but the rest of us, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a wizard, so...
Yeah.
Get good.
And technically, you're not a wizard either. You're a magic user.
Hush,
Just using the magic.
Mr. Triple JS.
How's the audio, Blurry? Are we all coming through? Can you see all our pretty faces and hear all of our pretty voices? Fuck. I saw you. The fucking delay is probably already like 2 minutes.
Probably.
Lucky everyone.
I mean, I'm only getting like 5 seconds.
Okay, that's good. I'll take it. I think I
Crazy.
smoothed... Oh, wrong button. Oh god. Oh, what did I do? Who was that? Oh,
the wrong
perfect, perfect, perfect wrong button. Here you go. In clear. Good, good. Well, welcome to episode 3 of Is It Saturday Yet's old school D&D bullshit.
Episode 3 of It's Not Saturday Yet.
Yeah, why isn't it Saturday yet?
Almost. Because you gotta wait 2 more hours, my guy.
Ugh. 2 hours? I don't know if I have 2 hours. We'll see. We'll see.
We got 4 hours.
Last we left off, the party did make their way back to Muntberg. Mountain.
Good old mountain.
And they sold some gems, made some friends at the inn, got a place to sleep, didn't get attacked by any guards, and TPK. It was pretty good.
We're not a bunch of murder hobos.
When Phineas and Grizzle wake up, they're greeted immediately by Helga Redbertson, and she informs the party that unfortunately Leroy Jenkins succumbed to his wounds during the night and perished.
Wait, how?
Leroy
Oh.
Jenkins had wounds.
That's
Yeah. We got
quite the
we got
tragedy.
healed.
Oh, you thought.
Your
I'm at a loss.
Your DM was not playing the game correctly. There is no knockout. If you hit 0, you're dead. It's being too gentle.
I had 1.
No, you hit 0. That's why you were knocked
Did I
out.
hit 0? I can't remember.
Yep, and then you were
knocked out.
healed. And it felt right in the moment, and you did return with all of your goods. So it's the best it could have been.
Goodbye, Leroy.
The party can have the body disposed of, buried by the Temple of Typhon, or the Temple of Tyche, or, just leave her out on the path for the vultures to eat her because she's a
Temple of
damn dirty
Dawn is
thief.
More than happy to take her.
We'll bury her.
Well, Helga, did she have any religious claim?
No.
Then Dawn claims her.
Throw her in the ditch. I'm just kidding.
No, we'll
Just
bury her.
whatever
I'm
the
down.
closest church will be fine. Leroy did save us at some point.
Yeah. Good old Leroy.
If it was for Leroy, I'm pretty sure good old Raymond here would have ate that rock trap with his face.
That's not true. I would have dodged out of the way at the last second.
Look at DM Oak
Oh.
in
Did we
5th
replay
place.
the goblin?
My apologies
Huh?
for thinking less of you and your athleticism.
Oh shit, I'm in first right now.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah.
I lost all my goats yesterday. Because I thought the DM
Damn.
wasn't looking.
Yeah, he just caught me stealing all my
We-
money. I got.
We got like 43k and then they got taken away.
Yeah, I lost 48k yesterday.
It was kind of rough.
How about that
It was
problem?
Saturday's fault. I asked him yes or no, and then he caught me. It was a cruel ploy.
Blurry's
Yeah.
out there just chipping away at my goats.
Sells cheap.
Wow.
That's strategy.
I mean,
No
Sorry,
one's
guys.
buying an expensive goat.
it is a solid strategy. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. So we now have dungeon tiles. Ooh.
I saw that.
Nice.
Carved them out of some foam from my shop.
Or whatever.
Huff some spray paint, and poof, there they are.
Bro,
Smoke it.
stuff happens.
Yeah, you know. There's no law that says you can't huff spray paint
I mean,
creatively.
I
I just
mean,
wanna walk on sunshine a little longer.
depending on where you live, there might be a law against using
Mm.
inhalants.
Well, there's not a law for it in California. There's not anywhere.
Shit, that's pretty fair, isn't it? Got us there.
Yeah.
The
It's
question
legal in
is, will they
California.
arrest
It's
you for it?
probably okay. You know,
I mean, on
except
the flip
for
side of that,
weed.
I say on the flip side of that, California's been legal weed since '95.
Yeah, I mean, essentially.
Well, yeah, they've had medical since '95.
Yeah.
So they knew what they were doing. Goddamn hippies.
Damn hippies.
Remind me to tell you guys the name of the clinic near us later, because it's just perfect.
Okay.
What's the clinic near us?
It's the one that used to do the medical licenses up here.
Beastborg.
Bro, I don't think you want me as a 15th level magic user. I want to be a 15th level magic user.
I mean,
If that's a thing that we can do, you know, I'll sacrifice John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, and then I'll roll up a new John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
I mean-
considering no one has met John Jacob Jingleheimer
what?
Schmidt yet.
So that Phineas can have like 6 extra HP. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Like,
It'll be great.
are you kidding me? That's like an extra knife stab.
That's
I can
true.
survive 2 hits instead of 1.
That does sound pretty
Also,
balanced.
that's,
You can still get crit.
2, 4, 6,
I'm sure it's
7 magic missiles.
It's a lot of magic missiles.
I always set everybody's volume like during the audio test, and then we get live, and I'm like, nope, none of that's right. I don't know what I was
It's
doing.
all wrong.
It all goes haywire.
Yep.
Just gotta get good scrub.
I'm, you know, one
No,
stream at a
no.
time, right?
All right,
Right.
all right. I'm gonna tell you why we don't get good around here.
Mm-hmm.
Because get good implies a plateau. There is good, right? And then you've stopped, right? You stopped at good. Around here, we like to be better.
We'll get great, bro.
Well, but even great, you know, great is the plateau
Hey.
above good.
Get greater.
Always better.
That get greater
Yeah,
is also acceptable because that follows the same principle of be better.
yeah. Get greater.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, but on a visceral level, I feel like I should be on Workaholics. Look at this fucking blanket. I got it for the kid, and I'm wearing it.
I'll show you be better.
Mhm.
Well, bam.
Wait, a little bit lower. What did it say?
Yeah, a little lower.
I said
we
be
would
better.
Oh, the dubby.
be better.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, are you in the inn?
Sure.
Okay. So it's about what, 10 o'clock in the morning? And you guys come out after hearing about the sad news of your one-time companion. And sitting at the bar, you see... What are you, a warrior? A fighter?
No, I'm a cleric.
You see yet another cleric.
I mean, I like clerics.
Don't see too many of those here in the bar.
I mean, I'm sitting there eating breakfast.
Yeah, he's literally drinking a glass of milk, guys. Like,
Like, the inn is not just like a bar, you know.
I
There's
know.
also food
I mean,
there.
It
Probably
could be
porridge
just
and a glass of
bar,
milk.
though.
Beastborg.
Ooh,
And Blurry just won 11 grand. You guys see that?
I did.
He just
Nice.
swings some money around. Thank you,
Right.
Beastborg.
Oh, Professor, you got cool.
oh, Blurry's trying to fucking.
Oh, man, he's coming on hot.
He's bring it.
Bam!
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Streamer advantage. I'm calling it right now.
Can't you just give me some goats?
Oh,
I'm so
fine.
goatless.
How many do you have?
I don't know. I think I have like 118 or 80 or something like that now.
Give you some walking around money here.
Thank you.
Give you some walking around money.
Whoa,
Don't spend it all in one place.
that's an interesting number.
It was brought to you by Is It Blurry?
Yes, I know she's outside.
You got to be careful with that one though, because that command, if they're over that point value, will set them down to that point value.
No, I know. I just saw Beastie was there. Or was below there, so.
Yeah. I just realized that it was the set points, not give or add points.
Yeah, it's add points. I always do give points. I gotta add the secondary option there.
Jesus, dude.
God damn it, Wonder Bread, I was trying to focus. Caught me off guard.
Need some goat.
So I dramatically lowered the
Oh,
probability
Blurry
on
just
everything.
stole-
I should probably honestly set a timer so he can't just constantly shit there.
Someone ban this man.
Still third
No, it's
place.
cool, it's cool. He's about to feed me 10,000 more experience. Watch.
That's true. That's true.
This is why when he's on standing in the top 5 doesn't matter because everybody's all over the place the whole time.
All right. Everybody's getting punished because of Blurry. Typical.
What do we get punished for?
Well, you probably won't know because you're not going to spam anything. You could try dueling again. I mean, was number 28 now 3? This dude swings fast.
Yeah.
So you see a cleric sitting at the bar.
With two other gentlemen that, well, they all three look like they could be brothers.
3 brothers.
3 brothers.
Oh, look. We got formerly known.
Yo.
Oh, did you...
What's up, homie?
Is he here? Is he here?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Let me put you on the map here. Bada boom. There he is. Oh, and it puts you in the right spot, too. Oh, it's perfect. I love it. I didn't even have to fuck with anything.
Oh, wow, we. Alright, alright.
So,
I'm here.
We are
I'm
live.
just
What you saw,
Fantastic. Hello, everyone.
or what you would have
Hello.
just witnessed with your party, was Helga Redbertson just informed the party that Leroy Jenkins perished in his sleep. And the Temple of Typhon was going to bury the body, take care of all that for you. He left everything to Helga Redbertson, which doesn't seem sketchy at all. As you enter the tavern portion of the inn, you see a cleric sitting at the inn, eating his breakfast and drinking a glass of milk with his 3 brothers? 2 brothers.
No. Yeah.
3 brothers.
2
2
brothers.
brothers. For a total of 3 brothers.
I have 2 brothers, which does, yes, make a total of 3 brothers. Brother.
Okay.
Um,
So we're not even back at the dungeon yet.
no.
Nope.
No, we
Okay. Okay.
Would you guys like to return to the dungeon, or do you have anything else to do in town?
No, so let's go.
Anybody
for it.
want to or anything?
I'm going to the bank and putting my gold up.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Bank my gold, buy new torches, pay my henchies, and let's go.
Yes.
Boom, boom, boom. So you
I'm
guys,
here. I'm listening. I'm helping Little really quick.
that's just fine. You guys can bank your stuff at the tavern, at the bank, or if you're a cleric, at the temple of whatever you want your temple to be. What? So I take it we are
Oh, fantastic.
returning then. Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, if no one interrupts me and my brothers, we would continue about our plans of adventuring into the dungeon.
Perfect.
Very good.
Let's do this.
So the group of intrepid adventurers sets back off towards Dwimmermount. You guys might inform John, Jacob, and Jingleheimer that the door was open when you arrived, and you cleared out the first couple of rooms.
Cleared out is the word I wouldn't necessarily use.
Well, that's fair. As you guys arrive back to the doors of the dungeon, it only takes you, roughly 45 minutes or so to travel back there. You notice that there's a small campfire on the cobblestone entryway, and some of the coals still appear slightly hot. It was definitely set last night.
Oh, so there's shit in there.
Mhm.
What is
Well,
it, Haragon
that-
shit?
That kind of adds up with all of the shit that we've seen in there.
It's true. So the pair of red doors stand before you.
Well, shall we? And then see where these other guys are. They're in here, Brad. Imagine.
So you guys proceed
I like that thought.
into the entrance chamber, and nothing seems any different than how you left it. The statues of the 5 gods still remain, and the clerics would now recognize them as the 5 Thulian gods: Caint, Dorn, Mavers, Tenon, and Typhon. There is also notably the one with the missing head.
Yeah, didn't we find a head someplace?
Yeah,
Am
I
I
believe in the altar room.
It was in that.
Yeah, well, one of you guys baffled that, right?
I think it was Raymond.
I don't have a head in my inventory.
Grizzle?
But you know.
Oh, formerly DM. What is your main character's name? Earth to formerly DM. Are you there, son? I think we lost him.
I can
no,
hear
I
you.
can-
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Now we can.
Here now.
Okay. Yeah,
Good.
I am Theodric the guard.
That's right. That's right. Okay, perfect. Thank you. It's beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Well, thank you. So you guys entered from the south. The double doors are open to continue south. That's where you guys encountered the orcs. You previously went, I know we said it was north, but I fucked up my compass, to the east.
Oh, I thought you said west or north.
That was the problem, yeah.
So
That's
if
Saturday's
Rizzle
campaign.
still has that head, should we try and put that head up on the statue?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, we should
I'll-
please
I-
the gods.
You know why I wouldn't do it? Because I can't fucking lift it up there.
I'll do it.
I'll
Oh,
do it.
yeah.
Alright.
Do you want to do it together?
Yeah, let's do it. Teamwork makes
Yeah,
the
group.
dream work, baby.
3-way, baby.
Okay. Let's go with
Do it.
some strength from each of you.
Alright.
You know what?
How,
Oh, that's a
how
nat
heavy
20.
is it?
I
Oh,
wasted
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's like a 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot piece of solid granite.
Yeah.
Oh,
It would.
I got
probably
a
did
20.
more harm than good in this. I got a 3.
Mhm.
As
Yeah.
well, and no modifiers. But
Well,
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt could probably help.
reasonably, 3 men should be able to lift that on like head height, right?
For some reason, the magic user's bearing most of the weight.
you found your inner
I
strength.
can.
I mean, my strength score is 11. I rolled a 20.
I would
I
say
rolled a 2.
Team.
certainly within the three of you, even with the pretty shitty attempt from Raymond, you guys should be able to lift it into position.
Even if Raymond like
I
slips
kind
and
of
falls out.
pretended I was helping. I was like, oh
John-
shit, it's so heavy.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt walks up with his 14 strength and gets an 18 on the roll, so 19 total, and helps it up there. I forgot that not all of my people are weak.
Hmm.
Just John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt and John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Probably took off with the dog treat.
But John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, now that man,
Yeah, my cleric's just as strong as my magic user.
Let me do a quick search because there obviously is something that would happen there.
I mean, if not, that's lame, but we tried it.
No, we restored these statues to their glory. Favor from the gods.
the
Okay.
head's on backwards, guys.
So, restoring the altar of Tyke provides the entire party with a blessing.
Oh yeah, see? Worth.
Nice.
Um,
I feel blessed.
Yes, you see a golden aura erupt from the statue, basically coming out of the neck as it reseals itself. And
Statue.
lucky neck.
Lucky me.
And as far as the boon goes, it's going to grant
God bless
you. Tyke
Oh,
bless
so much
you.
blessed.
You're going to receive a +2 bonus to all of your saving throws for 24 hours.
Oh shit, let's go set off some traps.
You knock yourself out with that.
Yeah.
He just
I will
might.
stand right over here, and he takes 2 steps backwards.
I got a whole 10% here, buddy.
I'll walk right into some traps with you, brother.
Okay.
Although, pretty good at disarming traps. I'm a double stick or spear taping together. Rock falling motherfucker.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, it's better that it crushed your spears than you, so there's that. So, you guys have a boon? What direction would you like to go?
From what I remember, the west had some sort of big ol' fuckity bug.
Yeah, we
We
should
did
go kill that big
north.
bug.
Do we want to go back to the bug layer or to the unexplored eastern section?
Sorry, the unexplored would be your western section. The eastern section is where you guys went in the first episode.
I think we should go west. Or, yeah, west.
Away from the bug.
Fine, let's go west.
To the west.
Okay,
We could purge a bug though.
let me do some scrolling here. Who's gonna tackle the door there?
Do we have a thief anymore?
Jimothy
Nope.
waves his hand awkwardly,
Yes,
starts sucking on his thumb.
you have a
Uh,
thief henchman.
I do.
But no thief.
No thief.
Thief main.
So Jimothy would argue that. Sorry, I gotta fix my camera.
Fair enough.
Jimothy would argue that to have him do anything more than hold a torch, he wants a bigger share.
You got to learn to push statues away from before you start asking for a raise.
He agrees.
Okay, I'll take the first door. I'll poke and prod it with my spear
Okay.
to start.
You poke and prod at the door, and it doesn't seem to be out of the ordinary.
Fuck it, grab that handle,
All right.
open it up.
I'll back him up.
You open the
I
door.
will back up.
It opens up into a 60-foot hallway. There's an immediate open door on your right, a closed door on your left, about 20 feet, and a large open room at the end of the 60 feet corridor. You see at the end of that 60 feet 6 figures standing within the room. They don't seem to have. They haven't noticed you.
Is there anything immediately noticeable through the open door to the right?
Let's see.
I'll open it.
As you peer into the room, you can see that there's several rows of wooden benches bolted to the floor. Some of them have been removed, and 2 of them... Oh, it once contained several rows of benches. Most of them have been removed, 2 of them remain and are in a remarkably good condition. On the northern wall of the room, you can see a sculpture of a bearded man's face made out of rusty metal.
think maybe this was some sort of worship chapel area.
Anyone
There's what we found
recognize?
last time.
Does anybody recognize the statue's face or the likeness?
Only Theodric has peered at it currently.
Am I the only one that's like entered the hallway?
Yeah. Keep in mind there are 6 figures at the end of the hallway.
Okay, so like 6 dudes down there. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, how big do they? Like, large are these objects or figures?
Humanoid size. Kind of bulky.
There's 18 of us.
I say we put him in a pizza.
Yep, form shield wall.
Yeah, I'll be up
I
for
agree.
it.
Yep, I got a sword and shield. Get both of my spear fighters right behind me.
I would
I
also
also have
have
a
my shield and mace out.
I have a shield and mace.
I have a shield and sword.
So us 4 up front.
Mhm.
A little bit of a spear phalanx behind us. Yeah.
Yep. And I'll have John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt with a spear. And then John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt will hold a torch behind him.
Well,
And
alright,
I'll have
alright.
both of my guys report so you can see.
And one of my guys has a spear, but he can't use spears, so.
Oh, because he's a cleric.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a club if you use it wrong.
I guess.
Club.
Use it as a pointy stick.
Okay.
Well, you can't use the pointy end.
It uses the blunt end, though.
Yeah, like I said, it's a club if you use it wrong.
Just don't use it wrong.
No, he has to use it wrong because this guy's a cleric. He can't use the pointy end.
My other guy's got a base. He'll be wherever. He could beat up the rear, I guess.
Alright, so advance down the hallway.
Okay. So as you guys approach, whichever 2 of you are in the very front would recognize them to be another band of orcs.
Big ears.
There appears to be half a dozen of them standing in the room in front of you. And as...
Good question.
Yeah.
Do we get any advantages with the masks? Because I never took mine off.
Yeah, I think I have to that too.
Yes.
take yours off?
Yeah, I can take mine off.
You're the only one who can't.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Oh,
Wait, y'all are wearing masks?
Yeah.
Like tribal
they're
war
somewhat
masks.
demonic.
Because we're cool. And we like to scare orcs. Because orcs are gross.
Yeah, they give you guys, what, a +1 when you interact with, like, orcs, kobolds,
Yeah, +1.
I don't know. I'm gonna call out in Goblin, I suppose. Hey yo, what you doing in my waters?
and one of them looks up at you and says, Zug Zug. They don't understand your...
I don't know, orc.
Yeah.
Thing you're doing?
Work.
Hey buddy, what you doing here? This time in common.
They say, well, we were pillaging the halls. We're mighty hungry.
Get
I
down.
could sell you some food.
They kind of look amongst themselves. Hmm. Give me charisma. Let's attempt to persuade these orcs.
10, unless you want to roll.
No,
Roll.
it's up to you, buddy.
I don't care.
The
The roll was an 18 if you want a dice, but I just have 10 charisma.
yeah, no, 18's great. Plus 1 because mask.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They kind of looked amongst themselves. Well, there sure are a lot of you. How much would you sell that food for?
Quickly look over my shoulder. How much would be a profit? Just like
How much do they
this party.
cost?
Oh, fuck, rations? You guys want me to tell you how much rations cost? Holy shit.
It costs like 10.
Oh shit! Iron rations are 15 gold for a week. Standard rations are 5 gold. I had a couple iron rations here. I could sell them
So,
one
like-
iron ration. Hey, 30 gold for an iron ration and feed the lot of you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's doable. They all kind of count some pennies together and come up with the 30 gold. It's split into silver and copper, however you'd like to deal with that.
Oh, that's a lot of silver.
And
Well, there's some gold. Call it 5 gold, and the rest of it's in silver, and there's a little bit of copper. Figure it's roughly 30 gold.
I
Well, they just
huck
shorted
'em a small satchel filled with enough hardtack and jerky and dried nuts and bullshit for 7 meals.
4 of them begin to eat it, and 2 of them begin to fight over it, bloodying each other pretty swiftly.
I'm gonna have to remember that because I have several iron rations too. That's outside the game. Oh, and we're bribing people.
These guys clearly don't know those other guys we ran into.
That could be beneficial to us.
It's a
So,
valid strategy.
You guys see anything cool?
Well, there's a talking head down in that open chamber there. We also found a holding cell. There's a couple of old bodies, not much in there. And, well, some sort of room with seats and a tapestry on the wall. I don't quite know what it was. These old Thulians, they're always into something weird.
Tell me about this tapestry. Does it look expensive?
Well, it's an all red tapestry with like a golden fringe on the bottom. The gold might be expensive. What do you got, Blurry? But we didn't really want to cut it down. It's quite tall and heavy.
That might be worth something.
Possibly. Was there any sort of writing on there that you remember?
No, it was pretty blank. You can't outright kill him. You can have an orc swing at him. It might kill him.
So, what's the deal with this talking head?
We don't quite know what it is. He kind of speaks
Example for Wonder Bread.
in gibberish. But it was back the beginning of that hallway there. The room with the
Did
2
the
benches.
gibberish sound something like this? And I call him a little bitch, an elder Thulian.
He kind of looks wide-eyed. Yeah, it did kind of have that ring to it.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Where's this head at?
It was in the, that first open room with no door. It would have been on your right, kind of right as you guys entered the hallway.
Full of
See.
Yeah, that's exactly what it babbled.
Oh,
Well, they should help us find this head? I think.
It's right down there. And he points down the hallway from where you guys came from.
Oh, so we walked
Okay.
right past it.
Yeah, Theodric
Like,
would have seen it.
That closed door down there.
No, it was the open door with the two benches.
Oh.
There's like a metal head on the wall.
Did you guys go down that closed door back there?
No, only the one out here. Well, two of them out here. We haven't been to this one to the south, but we went to the north, and that was the holding cell. We went to the south, and that's where the tapestry was. And actually, it was kind of two tapestries. They were strung up awfully weird. They were side by side. They kind of seemed to be cut from the same cloth, if you know what I mean.
As if
Alright,
there were once
so-
one piece of cloth and then cut into two.
I'm not the best tailor, as you can see, but I think so.
Do we
Yeah.
want to go try and gaffle this tapestry, or let the wizard talk to the talking head?
I mean, we can do both, right?
I mean, I'm into the head, and then the tapestry. Yeah. But what's
Yeah.
behind door number 2? You know, the one down that same hallway that was closed.
Are you guys sure you believe them?
I don't know. They haven't done any wrong by me.
They seem a little
They gave me
worried.
that money.
Clearly, they're
Did
outnumbered.
those two stop fighting over their food?
Yeah, once they bloodied each other, they both realized there's enough rations for all of them.
Okay.
So
That's
none of
not
you
important,
died
baby.
from talking to this head, right?
No, it just kind of sputtered some gibberish at us, and we tried to pry it off the wall and couldn't do so.
It was shouting at us the whole time.
Yeah, it made a whole lot of noise. We didn't want to wake anything, you know. But we didn't open any of the other doors here immediately to our south. The one in the hallway or the one from here.
What's there to be woken up here?
You know, an entire dungeon worth of shit.
Yeah, Dwimmermount is a vast and dangerous place. We've never actually made it to the second level, though I've heard there is a cave system somewhere out here.
You don't know.
Well, in my experience, caves mean spiders and other things I would rather not deal with.
You folks seem tough. How would you like to tag along for a while, huh?
You're not going in the
Maybe
room.
Make it worth your while.
Well, we have only been in here for the one day, so I suppose we can tag along, but the rest of my companions here obviously will fight amongst themselves, and perhaps even you, for some of the loot. And I'm in no place to
Yeah,
stop
yeah.
them.
Of course, we could come to some sort of arrangement, huh? Yeah. Anyone opposed to that?
Really?
I believe
Go
the
on.
arrangement
Get
he's
outta here.
speaking of coming to is they lay claim to the loot they want, and if you have issue with that, you challenge them for it.
That sounds atrocious.
I mean,
Sounds like
that's how we
works.
handle things.
Well,
Yeah.
But we want that loot. It's our loot.
Okay. Never mind.
You get
then.
the killing blow, you get the loot.
One of the
Oh,
orcs
I'm
pipes
getting
up and
paid.
says, I can agree to this. Pointing at your cleric.
Hmm.
Sorry, your other cleric.
No, the other cleric.
Yeah, that one. No, not that one. The other one.
The other cleric.
That's what happens when you have so many cohorts and only 4 classes to pick from.
So Raymond
What?
Graybush and his
Something.
brother are both clerics, and John, Jacob, and Jingleheimer are all clerics. That's great.
No. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt is a cleric, but John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt and John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt are fighters. Although looking at John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, he should probably be a thief.
He
Josephine is also a cleric.
he can be a
Fighter is
thief.
the best class. That's why I picked it 3 times. But in any case, anyone actually oppose hiring these orcs? Hiring in kind of loose quotations there, because orcs in contracts don't.
Yeah. If you kill them, you get their shit. That's what I said. At least.
Yeah, I thought that was always the deal with orcs. If you
Yeah.
kill them, you get their shit.
Yeah, so like that means they're gonna try to kill us at some point.
No, we kill them though. That's the case.
You know they can hear you, right?
Yeah, they're thinking about killing us right now, aren't you guys?
I
Well,
Yeah.
no, right now they're thinking that we have a severe numbers advantage.
Which we do.
Yeah, and they would rather wait for us to be like,
Well, if they don't
mid
put
combat with something else, and then they
put their
attack us
lives
from
on the
behind.
line,
we are not cowards. We will fight you one by one in single combat.
Yeah, see, it can be 6 versus 18, or it can be 24 versus whatever's out there.
I'm not saying you're cowards, but I'm also saying you're not idiots.
The orcs have no concept of the double-digit numbers you were just using, and just kind of agree amongst themselves.
Big wog better than small wog.
Wog!
Wog!
Pokemon approved.
Daka daka daka. I mean, they'll join you guys at this point.
Yeah.
You fed them. You're here for the same thing. They have no reason to turn on you as of yet.
So
Until
I've heard
they
some-
find it advantageous.
So John, heard some dissenting opinions, but no actual opposition. Do you oppose this proposition?
I mean, everybody dies eventually. It is not my
go.
it is not my place to determine when or where that is. Simply to help ensure that their soul gets to the right place.
That was a really long no, I don't oppose these orcs joining us. Alright, let's go talk to that head.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys head back to the east and make your way
Head
into the northern
back to the
room. At the far edge of the room, so it's a 30-foot wide by 40-foot long room. Looking 40 feet ahead, get it?
Crazy.
You see the sculpture of a
Couldn't
bearded
hear it, but
man's
I slapped
face.
my knee.
It doesn't appear to be speaking at this point, though you guys have just entered the room.
So,
I
Okay,
use my holy symbol, and I'm like, the power of Typhon compels you.
So as you approach, the mouth begins to move slightly. There's a somewhat unintelligible sound that begins to emanate from its mouth. Do you read or understand Elder Thulian or High Thulian?
I do. I have Elder.
No, I don't.
Phineas would recognize its grunting the word oil. Oil.
Ol.
Earl.
Um,
Ol.
Earl.
I'll grab some oil out and put it on his mouth and smear it over his face. And say,
Amazing.
there you go. Elder Thulian.
It
Classic
says,
Tin Man.
thank
Right.
you. Ask me a question if you have one, and I promise to answer truthfully. But then you are done.
I'm going to turn to the party. It's like, so we get one question. And that's
What
it.
question? What do you mean?
We ask him a question and he tells us the answer. And then we're done.
What does my wife want for dinner next week?
I'm not going to ask him that.
Sorry, I misspoke. Each main player character is going to be able to ask it a question.
Oh.
I continued reading, and that's what it told me.
I got a lot of questions.
All right. Well, I mean, if that's what you want to ask him, I'll translate.
No,
His answer.
I'm not actually going to ask him that. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt is a man of the cloth and doesn't have a wife.
Ask it where there's an intact cache of sick loot nearby.
He said he'll answer one question. Go ahead.
It responds. You may seek the magician's quarters, hidden behind the theater to the west.
Oh shit!
Okay,
behind the
so there's a
curtains.
magician's court,
The tapestry?
and there's something hidden behind the
Yeah.
theater.
The
what it
magician's
said.
quarter.
Just the tapestry, baby.
Two huge tapestries that look about the same. They split apart. That's the theater, right? Yeah.
These orcs are
Yeah.
quite uncultured.
Well, then there's probably something behind it.
I agree.
To the west.
Wait, I want
You're
to
gonna
ask a
take
question.
the rest of those questions, or
Let's see. What are you, talking head?
I am an ancient Thulian oracle, left to rot in this place. Oh, what just happened?
Internet
He
should
said he was
actually-
an oracle of some kind left to rot here. Which tracks, because you know his
There we
face
go.
was rusting dead.
So should we put him out of his misery and kill it?
I don't think you can kill a statue.
It's a
Actually,
statue.
that would be my question. Would be, do you wish for me to free you
Not,
and return your soul to Dawn?
not at this time.
He said no.
so that means we can take him with us, right? He doesn't want to be freed, so we should keep him as a slave.
I can
do you
only
wanna come
answer-
with us.
One question for each of you.
Well, my question is if he wants to come with us.
I am tethered to this room by a powerful ancient magic.
How
Okay, so
powerful.
that's a no. That's powerful magic that
Blurry.
Does anybody else have a question for him? It, them.
Helga? Grizzle?
I wish I had
guess-
more questions.
I guess my question would be if there were any more maps throughout this dungeon.
Raymond, you should try leaving the room and coming back again. See if he'll answer.
There is, though I don't know where it's located, but the Exarate of Thana resides within Dwimmermount.
Noted.
Grizzle, do you have any questions for our dear friend here?
We can't hear you.
I know. I know.
What?
Yeah. Know if it's a god or a person, soul, or what. Well,
It's an oracle.
Aye, that's a good question. I was once
How you doing, you
a
right?
man. Today, I am but a soul, trapped within this metalwork.
So it's a soul trapped in this metal head, tethered by powerful magic.
Though keep in mind, I've done more good here than I ever did in my life.
I think he's happy here. In a twisted turnaround sort of way.
Now, go away. I shall not answer you again today.
Today.
Tomorrow?
Perhaps tomorrow.
Oh, you just answered it.
That was the second question. I win, and Phineas takes off out of the room.
What is your favorite color?
He struggles on the wall and can't move.
Does the Arnold Schwarzenegger face from Total Recall?
Peeking
Eyes
through the
all-
room.
Eyes all
Doorway.
bulging out and shit.
I'll come back tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
I give the group of orcs a smile and a thumbs up.
They're kind of scratching their heads because they didn't understand any of that, and basically the thing just growled at them while they tried to pry it off the wall. So,
I would tell them not to pull him off the wall.
well,
Just a guess.
we would if we could, but we couldn't, unfortunately.
Believe me, we tried.
I would have tried to. Cool. So let's go to that tapestry theater room.
Less.
So you guys continue to the west, back to the guard post where you met the orcs, and you head through it, down a small L-shaped hallway. To the south, there is a closed door. One of the orcs informs you that they had already opened this door, so it should be safe.
I'll open it.
You wouldn't mind. No.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd like you to roll a poison or death saving throw.
Oh,
No.
these.
So you open the door. It appears that the room was used as a stage for some sort of propagandist plays and speeches. The western portion of the room was once separated by a curtain. One of them appears to be pretty tattered, the other one appears to be pretty clean. The eastern wall is covered in fractured mosaics that appear to depict military scenes of Thulian conquest. And the two curtains are loosely pulled together.
Guess I'll go up and slash at the curtains.
Okay,
Slash at him.
so
like what the-
Don't blame
What
me.
if they're worth money?
One of them's tattered. I'll swing the sword at the tattered one towards the so they would go away from the other curtain.
Are there any
Pull it out.
rugs?
there are no rugs. So you cut away at the main portion of the tattered curtain, revealing a 10-foot wide space between the curtain or behind the curtains. 10 foot deep and 20 foot wide. There is a door at the back of it, and it is shut.
Wouldn't expect a wizard to leave his quarters just unguarded.
Not at all.
I mean, only dumb ones. So tread carefully.
Any volunteers?
Mhm.
That's a no on my end.
What about you orcs? Y'all can rock, paper, scissors for it.
You know what? John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt steps up and says, "No guts, no glory, but first dibs," as he grabs the door handle.
Oh no.
Attaboy.
I'm stepping back.
Attaboy. As you grab and turn the door handle, a magical,
Jacob, no.
a arcane symbol appears on the door. It begins to glow red
How
Oh
red?
boy.
and sprays what looks like a thick, like oily burning substance at you. It's almost like napalm out of the sigil. Do I treat that as a breath saving throw? Or should it be a
Sure
magic?
do.
Yeah. So make a breath saving throw.
Got that +2.
Yeah.
Oh, with the +2, I make it.
Nice. Well, wait, what'd you get?
Well, I rolled a 15 and save is 17, so I make it.
Okay. So it sprays out at you.
Oh,
Usually area deck.
you know what? I even have a +1 to my saves from wisdom. So haha. So 18. What's up?
Okay, I'll give it to you. So
Oh,
what's that?
oh! I just said ho ho.
Oh. So essentially, you see it glowing and anticipate that something bad is about to happen, and you duck out of the way. The orcs behind you part, and it sprays the, I guess the stage floor behind you, beginning to char and burn the, well, what's remaining of the boards of the stage. And you open the door.
Is there an active fire going?
I mean, yeah, it just got spit with napalm, so it is beginning to burn. And it's on a wooden surface right next to all those curtains. It's not good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the piece I had slashed down and use it to smother the napalm, like the big piece of cloth. You know, put out that oil fire.
I'll do it with the other half of the cloth.
Okay.
Yep.
Here, I got a couple gallons of oil I can use.
But the oil's cool, you see, so it'll put out the fire.
Right? It's
Yeah.
cool, which counters the hot of the fire.
Yeah, it's
Jimothy,
like
sit
what?
down. You're not putting any oil on the fire. Oh, sorry, habit.
So you're able to pretty swiftly put out the fire with the tattered remains of the curtain.
As Jacob has already dipped inside because he called dibs. You know, first dibs.
So what you see is a hallway leading to the south.
And he says, "Damn it!"
It's a 80-foot long hallway that leads directly to another doorway.
Hallways are so long.
He's gonna be very wary. Well, no, okay. It's a mad dash to the door because he's expecting like a lightning bolt to rip out of one of the walls or something. He's just trying to beat it. So he's just full on sprint to the other door. As John and Jingleheimer Schmidt are like, "Jacob, no!"
So you imagine that it would be heavily trapped, and you sprint the fastest you might have ever moved in your entire life. And you look back, you kind of uncover yourself, and you realized
Nothing went off.
nothing happened.
So then he nonchalantly tries this door because he's an idiot.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, he's the smartest of all three of us. He wouldn't just try the door. He would probably cautiously try the door. I don't know if I have a check traps at level 1 on Steve. I just changed him over to that earlier.
I believe you do. It's on, I think, a D100.
Yeah.
What are you
And
looking
it's
for?
not the best. The find traps.
You have a 10% chance,
You have a 10%,
so it's going to be 90 and up.
and then a 10% to remove the trap.
Oh, I was really hoping you were gonna say like 0 to 10 because I got the OT 7.
So, I mean, maybe we should have established that, for you prior. For Leroy Jenkins, we were doing 90 and up because it's a bigger number, right?
That makes sense. I'm used to older editions. Lower numbers are better.
I know.
Except for attacks and saves.
My thought was like, if you roll a 100, hooray! If you roll a 0, or a 1, then.
That's fair. It is, and the dice said what they said. Like the dice weren't gonna change what they rolled based on me knowing the outcome of it.
Look at that. It says 97 now.
So.
Yeah. Oh look, whoops. That's not a 07. That's 97.
You guys are incredibly honest, and I do appreciate it. That being said, make a poison saving throw as the handle itself engulfs a 10 by 10 square in poison gas.
Oh.
Oh, and if any of your buddies are standing right next to you, they're also going to make a poison save.
I mean, he ran off ahead, right?
Yeah,
He
he's
took off running, I'm
sprinting
still
down the hallway.
Just
Like, we're following him.
checking,
So that's a dirty 20 for my save.
Fuck you. You take a fat hit of the poison and kind of look back at your buddies like, yeah.
Smoking the gun.
1 HP is good enough.
How many hit points do you have? Okay. I was gonna do 1 damage for lulz, but we're just gonna not. Because that's terrifying. Yeah, you take a fat hit of poison and open the door.
Yeah. My 11 constitution really pulled me through there.
So you open the
just
door.
realized It totally makes sense that these guys are all twins because their stats are all almost identical. Like there's some variation in intelligence. The strength varies for one of the guys. Wisdom's 13, 13, and 16. Dexterity's 10, 12, 13. Like they're all very, very close on their stats.
3 brothers.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they be triplets?
Yeah. Whatever. Things.
Choice,
Words.
I see you out there. So you open the door. You see on the inside a room.
I got a roleplay taking the smoke to the lungs, though. I'm listening.
The room is full of. The room was apparently owned by a Termaxian magic user. You can see different arcane symbols that you would actually recognize even as a cleric on smashed mosaics all over the walls. They're basically carved in. There are iron shelves on some of the walls and iron cabinets. Inside the room, you see 4 orcs interrogating a dwarf.
Take a nice deep breath and follow him in there.
Yeah, I want to go.
he kind of like over his shoulder, looks back and does the shh.
So the poison gas begins to dissipate and is basically only at ground level at this point. You guys could certainly, try it on if you want. No? No takers? Okay.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna army crawl through it.
These orcs appear to be wearing slightly different armor and banding than the orcs within your party. You would also notice that the tone of their skin is kind of a deeper crimson color compared to the dark green of the orcs that you just encountered.
Do the orcs in our party attack on sight?
They would be traveling behind the party, so
We gotta wait.
Why
to
is
see.
Kevin behind
the room
us?
itself is pretty small. It's about, well, compared to the previous, it's about half the size, only 20 feet wide by about 30 feet deep.
Oh, okay. So then there's I mean, you said they're interrogating this dwarf, so they're like actively making sound and stuff, so they might not have heard the door open.
No, they haven't quite noticed you. Their backs are toward the door. The dwarf appears to have noticed that the door is opened, though he appears pretty badly beaten and says nothing regarding it.
Yeah, so he would like
One eye is
and
so badly
kind of
beaten he can barely see.
get out of the way. Well, that was to the party. So like he might have seen me open the door and then motion back to other people. And then he like steps out of the doorway to let the party through because he's not gonna run in first for a fight.
Smart
But-
man.
But
So-
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt will.
Are we gonna try and chat with these people, or are we gonna try and fight?
And we already got a bunch of orcs.
I have a feeling that the orcs we have are going to fight on sight. These orcs.
That'll be good. Or
Hmm.
shit.
I mean, it certainly saves us the decision.
Then we have a dwarf.
As anyone in the party approaches within about 30 feet of the open door, you can hear the dwarf exclaim, "You've already killed one of my kin in the armory. 2 of them perished outside of your means. What do you want from me?"
Dwarf says that?
Yeah.
So there's only 3 orcs?
There's 4 orcs and the dwarf.
4 orcs. They're different. They're a slightly different race of orc.
Yeah.
The clerics would recognize them as what they would call a fell orc. They were crossbred
Fell,
with
that don't
demons
sound good.
a very long time
Oh,
ago.
we gotta
well,
kill these motherfuckers.
yeah. In that case, it's fight on sight for me.
Yeah.
It's time for retribution, bro.
Well, I've got 1 spell on me. I can use it now, or I can save it.
So we're going to do a full
So that's
surprise
really
round
great.
for the party because the orcs have not noticed you yet.
Oh.
And
I mean, honestly, if it's the spell I think it is, use it.
blast them.
Phineas is gonna crack his knuckles and cast sleep.
Oh,
Ooh-wee.
That's broken.
It is.
That's
Wonderful.
best first level spell.
That will kill a
And
bunch
then-
of orcs in their sleep.
Hold on. Because it is not proper for us to kill these orcs outright. I cut loose the bonds of the dwarf.
Yeah, no, we should let the dwarf live.
And then let him perform coup de grace if he wishes.
Let's wait to see the results.
7
of
rounds is how long that
spell.
lasts.
Okay. So all of the orcs slump over and fall to the ground. They're snoring heavily. And the dwarf looks up at the party and says, Thank you, I thought I was a goner. My name is Balfar.
Well, Balfar, they're all yours. Here, take this dagger.
Oh, thank you. And he
I need it back when
begins
you're done, though.
to slit the throat of...
I would. I would say, regardless, fellow orc or not, I'm still giving final rites for these orcs that are dying and making sure their souls pass to Dawn.
I get their shit.
Yeah, so dwarf, are you the
Spawn?
treasure? Let's promise treasure in this room.
I am not, though I could provide you with a hefty sum of gold if you help me escape this place. My home is in Muntberg, and I'm sure my family is missing me.
I think I know where Muntberg is. Isn't that a pretty
You
small
lived
town?
there, you
Wouldn't I, like, know you?
Dumb turd.
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of the guards from Muntberg. Yes, of course.
Yeah, I was a guard until I took an arrow in the knee.
Oh, what's her name?
Now you're adventuring.
I swear. You might be aware then of my adventuring party. The rest of my kindred is unfortunately unaccounted for. However, I don't have the energy to search for them. If you see any of them, please see that they return home safely as well.
So we killed all the orcs?
Balfour is cutting their throats while explaining to you what happened.
He's just nonchalantly talking to us, standing over fellow orc, pulls head up, slits throat. So, anyways, and then
If you see any more, my brothers.
It's like 2 of them died in the trophy room. Schlop. One of them was killed by these orcs in the armory. Schlop.
this one, I think, they look the same.
No, maybe it was the other one.
Schlop.
So what type of shit do
So-
they got on them?
Yeah, I was gonna ask pretty much the same thing. What's on the orcs? What's in this room?
So the largest orc has several pouches on him, each containing 100 gold. Let's see. So there's 600 gold on the orc leader.
As much as I fucking hate to do it, we all agreed you keep what you kill, and this dwarf is killing the orcs.
Fuck that, I was gonna kill these niggas.
Says,
Kill
Nye,
this dwarf if that's
Nye.
the case.
thank you, Sir Guard, but, you can have everything on these orcs. I just wanted their lives.
I just needed to hear him say that,
So,
That being said,
Fair's fair.
Jacob called first dibs.
so there's 600 gold on the main, 100 gold on the other 3. Each of them are wearing studded leather armor that was not damaged because they were stabbed in the neck, and each of them carries a spear.
They don't have
Jacob
any
wants
maces.
one of those sets of armor.
I will provide you with an additional 500 gold if you can get me at least to the entrance of Dwimmermount.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
Well,
I don't know,
yeah,
like these orcs had 600 gold on just the leader. 500? Make it
I
1,000.
mean, I think we can just drop him off real quick because the entrance isn't too terribly far from here.
yeah.
No.
didn't we-
Whoa.
We have to backtrack a little bit. but-
Negotiating.
So, real quick
Oh, right.
here, what if
Hmm.
we each take 100 gold and then we throw 100 gold at the orcs that are standing behind us so they don't try and murder us?
They're like
I'd be down.
drooling and gripping their weapons at this point, looking amongst each other.
Wondering why we aren't killing the dwarf.
Anyone opposed to that split?
No,
Hardly.
Go for it.
But yeah, Jacob starts putting on a set of studded leather armor.
Go right on ahead.
I'm gonna take one of those spears.
Do any of them have a mace?
No. Spears only.
So there's shelves and whatnot in this room. Or anything on those shelves? I mean,
What's the armor rating on studded leather?
it's just leather.
+1. I think.
I don't even think I can wear that.
I thought it was like a 4. Isn't leather 3?
Leather is 13
Yeah.
plus dex.
So, on the shelves, sitting outright, you can see various rotten fruits and other organic items that have since decayed, though there is a potion of healing amongst the apple cores and other rotten items.
I mean, I'll take the potion of healing if nobody else wants it.
And are
I
you?
don't think it's gonna do me any good.
I might be able to put it to use.
Yeah, I think it's like
I am kinda
1d4.
frail.
There is also a sling and 10 bullets sitting on the one of the shelves, next to a small ingot of electrum.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
Which is, I think, worth.
How much?
Most.
Let's see, electrum to gold is 2 to 1, right?
Yeah.
So it would be worth roughly, call it 10 gold.
So it's 5 coin weight of electrum.
Mhm.
Or sorry, 20 coin weight of electrum.
Thank you, Oak. You know what's up. Watching us youngins struggle to play a 40-year-old D&D game.
we'd be struggling.
I'll nab that electrum ingot.
I mean, I'm a cleric and I can't cast any spells.
Isn't that rad? You have turn undead.
Yeah,
Yeah, turn undead is pretty dank.
yeah.
It makes skeletons run away from me for up to
So-
8 rounds.
So is your experience track.
That I won't argue that. And my saves.
Yeah.
You were merely molded by it. I was born into it.
No, and like, don't get me wrong. I play a bunch of first edition, but this is like red box. This is before first edition. This is
Yep.
before I considered it was playable.
Right.
This
So
is
playable 10-year-olds could do it.
I have no comment.
It's true.
Well, I'm 10.5.
I'll be
Oh, yeah,
11
well, I'm
next
4.
May.
All right, you're all banned. This is an 18+ channel.
Oh no.
right.
Yeah, so any other loot in here?
So you open up the cabinet and a bunch of rotten fruit just piles out of it.
Smells like necromancy.
Purge.
As much as I enjoy composting, I feel like this will be a pain to get out of the dungeon here.
Yeah, we should probably deliver this dwarf to the entrance. What we agree upon,
Yeah.
1,000 gold pieces.
I said 500.
500 gold
Yeah, he
pieces.
said 500.
I know what he said.
1,000 gold pieces. That's
You can attempt to convince him.
Yes.
500 and a day.
So 1,000 gold for drop you off at the end.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I said 500.
Are you sure? I could have sworn you said 1,000, and that's 11 on my charisma. I could be wrong.
As the cleric of dawn just face palms, because there's now a party of 24 standing around this dwarf.
So I rolled against you and also got an 11.
My charisma score's 12.
His is 11. I'm gonna give it to you. Maybe I misspoke. I have been down here for some time. Please forgive me.
It's fine. The dungeonaire gets the people. I understand.
Yeah. Did you see what was sprayed at us at like just outside this room? Shit's funky down here.
Ah, yes, that seemed quite dangerous. One of you appeared to really quite enjoy it.
He's a loose cannon.
Loose cannon.
Aye, the wild card. Ours died in the armory.
He's one of those Unitarian clerics.
That's deep. I like it.
Amazing.
So there is a door to the east in this room, or there is the door that you entered from.
Do we continue east, or are we going to the actual doors at
Well,
Spring Main?
Well, do we want this
I do believe-
guaranteed payday? and
Yeah,
then
we're
come back
going to
here?
the door that we entered from.
Okay.
Because, like, as much fun as it would be to drag this dwarf through the dungeon with us, with a bunch of orcs,
We should get paid 1,000 gold and then
you know, we should get the dwarf safely out of here because he's beat the fuck up. Honestly, if no one, like, what we should do is give him the healing potion.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
What do you mean? What do you mean? What? He's sitting on 1 HP.
I guess we extorted him for another 500 gold.
We didn't extort him. He just forgot. Raymond, give him the potion.
Well, wait, hold on. How much does the potion of healing cost?
Like 5 gold.
Oh,
I
only
mean,
5
there's
gold?
more than that.
I feel
I
like
don't know how much it
It's
costs.
not.
Idiots is
It's
just
not
rattling off
500
numbers.
gold though.
it could be like 1,000 gold. Per...
Raymond,
very
I'm
good.
going to give it to you that you would know it's worth about 400 gold.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
We
That's
got more than
magical item.
400 out of it. Yeah, it's a magic item,
500
which means
more.
it's not going to count on XP. Gold pieces count on XP.
And there could be cool shit behind that closed door. So maybe opening one more door before we turn around wouldn't be the worst thing.
I don't know where I was going with it.
Yeah, like
Alright,
give him the potion.
I'll give him the potion, but I tell him, whatever. I'm grumpy about it. I'm grumbling.
He takes the potion and says, thank you. I think with this I can make it and survive, perhaps, to see the end of this day.
I don't know about you, but I don't
I walk
want
over and
the
I throw
dwarven
open
people
the
to
door.
have a salty taste of our people, like of our party, in their mouth. Because you know, when he gets out of here, he's gonna talk to his friends and family.
Yeah.
And yeah, we might have extorted him, but then we gave him a potion that was worth approximately the value that we extorted him for. And like honestly, it like in his eyes, he
Essentially,
probably
paid
views
for
it. Yeah, he views it as like, yeah, they just charged me 50% more for a healing potion in the middle of a dungeon. Like whatever. Like I needed it. I was willing to pay that. I'm glad they had it to give to me.
Yeah, but
Dungeon
we
prices are
kept
crazy,
the
bro.
healing potion.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah, like I charge double for an iron ration.
yeah.
You know, it's like
So we
Yeah.
there were
we
no
charge
other
150
rations,
instead
so
of 200.
So really, he got a good deal.
he was in no place to negotiate. And you guys made
Yeah.
a 600 gold profit if you make it back to the entryway.
Entrance. Yeah, because I have a feeling there's going to be a beholder behind this door.
Oh,
Older.
fuck. Theodric, you open the door?
Yeah, like while they were all chatting,
Yeah.
and dude was drinking potion and all that.
How do we make a dexterity save for a spike trap?
Shit.
I think you
Don't
just
do that.
attack
If-
versus
If
AC.
it happens, it happens.
Yeah, you attack versus AC with mechanical traps.
Does a 14 hit?
16 AC.
Ooh, good buddy. 3 spikes erupt out of the floor, going on either side of your feet, and just close enough. We actually have a converted, basically 5e AC system. I know it's lame. And one of the spikes goes up and just gently brushes your codpiece.
That could have been poor.
That's hot.
And then they retract halfway back into the ground. So you open the door.
And this is
Yeah.
why I don't touch doors down here.
So I guess we're not getting 1,000 gold from this dwarf.
I thought you said we were opening the door then going back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
room,
Just wanted to look through one more door.
I see.
20 foot wide by
What's on-
30 foot long. It contains a hardwood desk and has metal shelves along the walls.
What type of wood? Is it desk?
Hardwood.
How hard? What's this
Like,
grain
like,
pattern?
like 3 blue pills.
Yeah, you just see crushed blue powder all over the top of the desk. Set up in
So-
lines. It appears to have been snorted
Oh my god.
by 4 of the 7 orcs standing in this room. They notice you immediately as you open the door.
Oh,
And you want to see some hard wood.
Are they also reddish?
They are also reddish. Hey, thank you, Oak. Have a good night, and we'll probably be seeing you soon.
Yeah.
They are also reddish, and 4 of the 7 are standing. How do I put this? Perfectly erect. They're very
I'm gonna
happy to
back
see
out
you.
of the room
crazy.
Very
and
flaccid.
get ready to bottleneck them through that door.
Is that a
Crazy.
quarterstaff in
I
your
think-
pants, or oh my god?
I'll
Right?
That's a
I'll
lot of
be,
work.
I'll be a shield brother.
I'm a
That's
little
a lot of
tapped
work.
on
On the
magic
bright
guys,
side-
so
on
I
the
can't
bright
help you
side-
with this.
What little brain function they normally have is going to be further impaired by the lack of circulation.
He's not wrong.
Disadvantage.
So is this some sort of orc G?
Oh, that's so
I
It's
like
him
that a
for
lot,
orcs.
actually. That
Man.
was really fucking good.
Oh, the things
The
that you
ja-
come up with in D&D. It's beautiful. Doesn't matter what
Dad
edition.
jokes are real.
They're all disgusting.
Right?
I would like
Oh.
to set up a camera scene. Camera.
All right, guys.
No, I'd draw a shield.
I'll send you the red tube link, and I'll meet you over there.
I make a pinhole camera.
I'm gonna hide behind my cleric. After I state that I'm tapped on magic.
You don't like my pinhole camera,
I'm gonna
Dan?
be right next to.
I mean, if they didn't know that we were here, yes. Unfortunately, pinhole cameras don't work when they see you install it.
I should. Why'd you have to ask about the hardwood?
Because we needed you to describe the scene,
Will you-
Mr. Dungeon.
will you-
Master.
Yeah, I want
Yes,
to know
you're
what
welcome.
like grain pattern was.
Can you guys roll for initiative, for the love of God?
Okay, so serious question.
Mhm.
How do we do initiative in this game?
So what we're gonna
The
do?
default is group.
Yeah. So we'll have the party go, and then the orcs go.
Okay, and as far like, but you said we roll initiative, or do you just like roll an initiative for us, and then roll an initiative for the enemies.
Yep.
One of us could roll for it, I thought.
So like, one of
A-
us
and
rolls
then-
a d6.
Okay, so it's D6 then.
Just one of us.
We did
Yeah,
D20 last
somebody roll
time. It doesn't. Honestly, if you guys want to do D6, we could do D6. If you want to do D20, we could do D20. The bonuses are going to be the same, and so on. So
You just
What
combine
did you
two
say, Vinny?
numbers.
Yeah.
You
I
could
said
flip
Skits
a
can roll
coin, that would be
for
fine.
our initiative.
I like D6 because then the bonuses mean so much more.
that's true. That's
You
true.
know,
Roll a 5.
if you have a +5 on your initiative on a D20, that's pretty easily overcome. If you roll a 2, they can roll, 8 or higher
Right.
with a flat initiative and go before you. If you have a +5 and they don't have anything on their initiative, the best they can do is tie.
Okay.
It becomes like a godlike initiative modifier.
So we're going to do the D6. You said you got a 5.
Oh, Skits got a 5.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Do you have any decks to add to that?
I do.
We're all blessed, aren't we?
I also got a
Oh, that
5.
counts for saving throws, not initiative.
So that's 8.
What
Dex
is?
3?
Wow.
3. Yeah.
I'm not even surprised. Okay, so the party will go first.
Woo!
You see 7 orcs wearing studded leather,
Lever.
studded levers, and they're armed with spears.
Where are the levers hidden?
Well,
Right
in their
below
pants.
their codpiece.
They're not hidden at all.
Yeah, on 4
Yeah.
of them, not at all.
Yeah, four of them are wearing studded levers.
Studded for her pleasure.
I thought it was worded for orcs.
One of you make a fucking attack.
Yeah. Well, in
I
any
hide
case,
behind my cleric.
My proposal would be that we stay in the original room and pretty much create a little bit of a funnel so that they have to come through the doorway.
I
Yeah.
want to yell. Is it just me or
7
does
at
it
the
smell like
same
bitch
time.
in here?
I do
I'll
have
be your shield brother.
I have Leroy's 10 foot whatever pole.
Mhm.
So I could put that in front of the door before they run out. Like clothesline them.
All right, Raymond. I'll stand behind you with the spear.
Try and trip them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be there with my sword and shield on one side of the door, both my
I'll say-
spearmen behind me.
I would also set up a shield next to him. We could set up like a little semicircle inside the doorway.
Hell yeah.
and Yell, orcs,
I got
draw
my
spear.
shield. I'm like, come get some, you dirty, 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 dirties.
Maybe our new orc friends want to take the lead.
Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah,
the
they can do
same.
that if they want, but then we don't get the stuff.
I had that thought, but is this fell orc bullshit like infectious? Like I don't know anything about this.
Yeah,
I feel
nobody's
like we'd have to pay
actually
more
seen a
or-
fell orc at this point. The clerics would have
Yeah,
just
it's hard.
heard of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, so they're like demons. We gotta kill them.
yeah. I don't think it's like a disease thing. I think it's like these things were made by demons to be demon orcs.
Yeah. They don't even know what their existence is for anymore. We're doing them a favor by killing them.
Right. Return them to Don and let him sort the details.
I position myself at the bottom of the door for the
That's
tripping
enough
process.
for me to justify murder.
It's retribution.
So,
Here, you could have just said they're different.
right.
They just said they're different.
So the orcs ready themselves behind you guys, and the orcs in the room charge forth. The first one, you said it was going to clothesline? The pole was to clothesline them?
No, just trip him at the foot of the door.
The first orc promptly trips into the room, falling on his lever, and the other 6 move in towards the party.
As he trips, 6 spears all just.
Yeah,
It's more like 20 spears.
Yeah.
Well, I was
Well,
like,
that's true. That's
we're
true.
we're not all high level fighters, so most of us miss.
Being that it's so cramped, I will let 4 of you make attacks against the orcs, or the first orc that landed, and then the other 4 orcs behind him will be able to retaliate.
I'm behind him, so I'll let somebody else go.
Yeah, I have a mace.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Ooh, just barely.
Okay.
Oh, swing sword. 8.
Oh, 7 damage.
So the 8 glances off of the studded leather armor. 7 damage, you said?
Yeah.
So you strike down upon the orc who had fallen. You said, what do you have, a spear?
Yeah, that was my brother behind me with the spear.
Okay.
Like, over my shoulder.
Yeah, like Spartans or some shit.
He spears
Yeah.
the orc in the back, and he lets out this guttural roar as he begins to bleed out on the floor in front of you. So the other 4 orcs are going to attack the party members directly in the front. Who is taking up the front?
I'm
That
definitely.
would be me.
I'm
and
up there.
Raymond.
Okay.
I'm also up there.
So we've got 2 coming at Theodoric. Got a 13 and a 16.
I got 16 AC.
Oh, okay. And the other 2 are going for John Jacob Jingleheimer,
Bring it.
the eldest. Got a 15 and a 12.
Nope.
Damn.
I thought they would want to fight me, but whatever.
18.
I mean,
Oh, baby.
there are 2 other orcs. You want 2 attacks?
Yeah.
All right, we'll throw 2 at Raymond. I
Give
got
one
a
to me.
15 and a 1.
Nope.
So all 6 of the remaining orcs attacked. It is now the party's go.
I'm gonna stab the one. Well, I'm gonna attempt to stab the one that tried to hit Raymond.
Okay.
15.
15 hits.
Don't have any strength modifier, so 6 damage.
Okay. So you strike him, and he begins to stagger. Blood rushes across his face, clouding his vision slightly, but he's still standing.
I'm going to slap one of the guys that attacked me in the face with my mace, while my brother stabs the other guy with a spear.
Okay, make your attacks.
Okay. I'm assuming an 8 doesn't hit.
No. Glancing blow.
I'm inefficient with my mace. However, an 18?
That'll do it. Yep.
Dude, Jingleheimer Schmidt is on it with this fucking spear. 7 more damage.
Okay. And he thrusts the spear straight through the chest of the orc, piercing to the other side. And he falls to his knees and
I
falls
think
upon his
Jingleheimer
lever.
Schmidt might be my man.
I'm gonna slash at the last orc to have entered the room, and 2 supporting spear attacks over my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
That's me on a 17, first spear on a 13, and then a 9.
Your hit attacks, your attack hits. Holy shit. The spear is a slightly glancing blow and misses, and the other spear missed entirely.
And
Your
a
hit is
6
an
on my
attack.
sword.
Okay.
I'm going to take my sword and hit the last guy coming out.
He
as
just.
well.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So that is.
He looks incredibly bloodied at this point.
22.
Or I guess you guys would have hit at the same time. Yeah, 22 will do it.
Okay, that's 1d8. A 6.
6 damage on that final one.
Yeah.
And what did you have? A sword?
Yeah.
Is a sword a D8 or a D6?
D8.
D8.
Okay.
Spears, D6.
Oh, that's
I'm
right. That's
looking
right.
at the gear.
Very good. Okay, and after Theodric slashes into his chest, you promptly behead the orc, and his head goes rolling down the hallway into the room.
Hey, yo, that's fucking teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
There are 3 orcs
I mean,
remaining.
it is pertinent to ask them, what's your favorite position?
That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but
I'm not gonna do it for you.
Alright, so the orc that's not bloodied that's in front of me, I'm gonna swing at him with my mace, and my henchie's gonna hit the other guy. My brother. He's
One
gonna hit
brother.
the bloody guy.
Okay.
I got a 14 to hit,
Ooh, 14 just hits.
and the homie got he got 13.
13 is a glancing blow and misses.
All right, let's see what I can get here.
Blurry.
5 damages.
Did we just lose choice? I think we did.
I think so.
I
Yeah,
think
there
she
you
said,
go.
dang it.
Okay. Come on back whenever you can here. You said 5 damage?
5 damages.
Okay. The orc that you struck is incredibly bloodied, but does not fall.
Weak.
And Grizzle, what do you have?
I would like to swing at the last orc with my sword.
There are
got
3 remaining. Raymond just hit 1 and bloodied it. If you want to hit that one, the other 2 have not
I
been
want to
hit.
hit that one.
Okay.
No, there should be 2 that are bloodied in front of me, right?
Yeah, there should be.
The 2 attacking me are bloodied.
You're right.
The one attacking me has not been hit.
The one that you hit was bloodied. The one that was hit previously is also bloodied.
I got an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, and 6 damages.
Okay. And what kind of weapon do you have?
It's a sword.
Okay, you
I believe it's a
strike
D6,
down
right?
into the neck and collarbone of the bloodied orc, and his upper body begins to cave in on itself as he falls to the ground.
As he smites to the ground.
And
Yay.
are any of your henchmen going to make attacks? Do they have,
They have daggers.
they should have spears.
Oh no, they have spears now.
Unless you bought daggers. I mean, it's up to you. But
Spear him.
so yeah, each of them can make a spear attack.
One got a 10 and the other one got a 19.
Okay. The one glances off of the studded armor and the other one hits.
And what is that for damage? Because I don't have it in front of me.
D6.
I got a 6.
Plus or minus your strength modifier.
Hell yeah. Yeah, with the 6, you absolutely wreck the final orc that was already bloodied. Striking him in the neck, he falls to the ground.
Sorry, fellas. No kills for you today.
Yeah, should have been better.
Well, there are
Good.
2 remaining.
Oh,
not enough DACA.
I thought you said final. Well,
Mm.
The final
Right.
bloody orc.
Yeah, the bloodied.
Timothy,
who are
Josephine,
troop of friendly orcs.
do the thing.
I'm gonna
Timothy's gonna
say
stop.
you guys are too packed into that area to allow attacks from the orcs at this point.
Okay.
Well,
Timothy's gonna stop picking his nose.
It's
and
really-
throw a
it's
knife at
only-
one of them.
a 10-foot wide opening from the hallway into a 20-foot wide room, so it's pretty cramped at this point. Kitty with the biddies, thank you. Appreciate that.
Oh, the kitty bitties.
I'm gonna use those
I was
biddies
just about say
to,
that.
we're gonna buy a better party eventually. Oh, you doubled up the biddies. We're gonna buy 2 better parties. The orcs, one of them is going to attack Theodric, the other one is going to attack John Jacob Jingleheimer.
The sad part about that is that it's only 5 biddies for a better party.
I would take any amount of biddies.
Wow.
But yeah, bring it on. Bring that attack this way.
Wait, was Raymond's henchman about to make an attack?
I
Both
thought,
mine whiffed.
I think Raymond did.
One.
Ah. Okay.
Did
Never mind.
what's his name? Charles Greybush? What's the other Greybush?
Or Phineas. is,
Yeah. Jeffrey Greybush. He made an attack.
Oh, so
Like I was
The
saying,
Greybush
Timothy
brothers
quit
are here
picking
too?
his nose and went to throw a dagger and completely misses as clatters against the wall. And Josephine just barely misses with a 12.
Yep. Not
Oh.
quite enough to strike the final orcs. John Jacob Jingleheimer?
13. Does 13 hit?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Hmm.
I forgot I have a +1 to melee.
It's like right underneath.
Does a 5 hit?
you know what?
Can a 5 hit?
No.
It does, but it does no damage.
Well,
It hits my shield as I,
Yeah.
put my shield off to the side to block the attack.
it does 1 damage to your shield.
I'm sure my shield soaks it.
Theodric, does a 15 hit?
no.
Damn! Look at this fighter. Okay, the orcs have exhausted their attacks. Go ahead and pummel them.
Dawn of the Dead calls you home.
I was gonna change the music and totally forgot.
Mhm.
There we go.
15.
Oh.
9 and 18.
I rolled off of
The 15 and the 18 hit.
I rolled off of the 16 onto the 8.
That's 2 damage.
However-
plus 2 damage.
There's a 17 for Jingleheimer Schmidt to hit the other one.
Jingleheimer
18
hits.
for Phineas. 18 for Josephine.
Phineas and Josephine also hit. If you guys want to roll some damage.
6 damages from Jingleheimer Schmidt.
4 Phineas. 5 from Josephine.
So, Theodric and John Jacob Jingleheimer, or sorry, just Jingleheimer, both, Theodric slashes down upon the orc, bloodying it nearly immediately, and Jingleheimer hits it so swiftly that it's basically blinded by its own blood. Phineas and Josephine come in and put an end to their suffering. There's a pile of dead orcs in front of you.
Loot 'em.
Just don't touch their stud.
So,
And these other
don't-
orcs, I'm sorry.
Josephine will just look at you. She's like, I am a woman of you.
Have the orcs we brought along done anything?
they couldn't get in to take an attack.
Oh, I see.
That being said, all 7 of these orcs are wearing studded leather armor. I'm going to say, after that exchange, 5 of the 7 sets are probably pretty worn and damaged. I would say the one that was beheaded and the other one that was pummeled in the skull would probably still have wearable armor. It has been worn by orcs, though, so it's already filthy. Each of them is also equipped with a spear.
Any other shit? You don't have any cool shit?
Do they have those blue pills?
No, it's over
No,
the
there's
desk.
the powders on the desk. Yeah.
Smoke it.
The powder on the desk is powdered moonstone. There are
Smoke it.
4 lines of powdered moonstone, each worth about 50 gold.
There are no lines of powdered mist.
One line is missing.
We smoked it all, man. I don't know what to tell you.
What's lining the shelves and what have you?
I'm glad you asked.
No, the lines are on the desk.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. There is a magic user scroll. It is a scroll of light.
Oh, well, this might come in handy later, and I'll pocket that.
How much like
Oh, you thought you could just take that? All right.
Can you use it?
No, but I can
Didn't
sell
think
it.
so.
You think I can read?
I can't
Oh.
read good.
There is
Just
also
so you know,
a
It's a
broadsword
scroll of light.
hung on the wall. The hanger itself looks to be pretty well damaged and worn, and the blade seems chipped and beaten. Also sitting on the shelf is a potion of poison.
All right.
Is anyone?
Can't use potion.
Let's try not to give this one to the dwarf. All right.
I was about to say we could give it to the dwarf.
No, we can't do that because then we don't get paid.
Well,
Right.
I mean, he's got the money on him, so
We
I mean,
hope he has the money on him.
It
Oh,
could
how are we
be a
gonna get
super
paid if he
hilarious prank.
He goes back home and then comes back.
I guess we kill him.
You guys are clerics.
Right,
Or
we're
we just
saving
follow
him,
him
we're saving
home.
him.
In my defense,
For 1,000
even though
gold.
I'm not the one saying any of this stuff, I am a
Yeah,
cleric of
there's
the god of
literally
the dead.
never been a bad priest.
I carried my brother out of here, or my homie out of here.
I thought it was your
night.
cousin.
Oh,
It was your cousin, yeah.
exactly, cousin. Whose name
Yeah,
I
that's-
forgot.
I don't know, Silverbush or whatever.
So, yeah.
Right. Beard.
Good old Silverbush.
All right, I pick up the broadsword.
Okay. You're unable
Things happen.
to put it down.
Itchin.
Yeah.
Broadsword.
Cursed broadsword. It's
it,
I mean,
magic, all right.
it is magic, yeah.
Yeah, a curse is still magic.
Curses are usually pretty cool.
I mean,
All right, let's see what this baby can do. I just swing it at the desk.
Okay, roll an attack.
No!
That's a 4.
Okay, go ahead and subtract 2.
All right, that's 2.
Yeah. It glances off the side of the desk and strikes the ground. It feels extremely heavy,
Whoa.
but you can't put it down.
I
Because of its weight,
I'm-
anytime you swing it, you're going to get a -2 to your attack. If you're swinging at something directly on the ground in front of you, you're going to get a +2 to your attack.
now.
I
Do,
go.
do any
with
of
the
these
power-
orcs have something that could carry this powder?
I have a sack.
You have a henchman.
I mean, yeah, they would have various nasty leather pouches on their
I
person.
mean,
Or I
like,
just move it.
boof it.
I was looking for like,
Oh.
is there like a glass vial anywhere in here somewhere?
So we can smoke it.
There's a potion of poison.
What about the?
You could pour that out,
What about
and I
the
guess, you know.
Yeah. I was say, what's the value of a potion of poison?
Lots of value.
We're gonna
What
go
about
with
the potion bottle from the health thing that we gave the dwarf?
Yeah, I guess
Depends.
if he's still got the bottle.
Depends, because are we talking like Viva La Dirt League health potions where you eat them?
You eat the glass and all.
Oh my
What about the
god.
glass? What do you mean? Where do you put the glass? You eat it.
You definitely just throw that shit on the ground. But yeah,
It's kind of like that.
it's just a.
That's awesome.
I mean, I'll eat it.
Eat what?
It's a glass.
Swear. What? You. The dwarf had the healing potion.
Well, then he should eat it.
The dwarf didn't eat the glass. The
I
dwarf.
don't want
the
him
dwarf.
to eat it. I want the glass.
He has an empty healing potion on his. He has a glass vial on his person.
I would take the glass vial and do my best to dry it out.
Make a sleight of
And then I
hand
would-
check to steal from the dwarf.
I'll spit shine it.
You can. The dwarf hands it over readily.
Well, I got a 96, whatever that is.
That's a success.
Yeah.
He goes to hand it to Raymond, and you take it just out of his hand.
Not before I get a nice spit shine on it.
As Raymond spits on it. And, yeah.
Either way, I do my best to dry it out, and then I'm going to scoop this powder into it.
Okay. You have 200
And you
gold
said
worth of moon dust, or
moon dust.
moonstone dust.
Moonstone.
I-
You smoke it.
No, you snort it.
No, you boof it
What?
like a real man.
I mean,
That
also,
sounds fake, but I'm not your father's, and I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. But don't come crying to me when you can no longer breathe because your lungs are filled. Probably.
I don't agree with it, but I know
Does the
about it.
desk have drawers or anything?
It sure does.
Oh, let's fucking pillage those.
So
they're
there's
jammed shut because someone hit the desk with a sword.
well,
Yes.
yeah. To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's one large center drawer.
Fair.
There's a pouch within it containing 150 gold.
Alright, split that 6 ways. What's that, 25? We each get 25 gold. And then
So
Is there some
And
sort of trapdoor?
then
there is a short hallway with a door at the end of it to the south. Or you guys could return from whence you came.
yeah, we said one more door, so I'm taking this dwarf back out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll
it
go with
kinda-
you.
It kind of feels like we're entering into an orc
We almost got him
lair
killed.
here.
I mean, kind
Well,
of, but not
they're
really.
evil demon orcs, so it's okay to kill them.
No, I said we almost got him killed.
We're gonna tell these orcs that we're gonna head back to the entrance, and they're welcome to continue on if they want. And if we see each other in the future, we'll know that we don't attack each other because we do this dance. And I crouch a few times.
Phineas will also crouch.
And then the lead one, I give him like a triple slap, backhand slap, and then a fist bump, you know?
Mhm.
Like, that's our secret shake, homie. You gotta, you know.
You like
if there's
you
some-
grab his hand and hold it up so you could.
Don't you teach that to any gnolls, alright?
He like looks at you a little confused, and he's like, "Do I take off my leather glove? What am I?" And he's kind of following you. He thinks he understands. He's very confused by the Thulians.
I have to show him one more time.
Hey, peace out, homie. We gotta get this short bro home.
He smiles and says, "Aye, those
What's
fell
this,
orcs
y'all?
are disgusting. Let's go."
Yeah, they are.
So you guys head back through the theater, through the guard's room that you met your orcs in, and back into the main entryway with ease.
Nice.
Sweet. So dwarf pays up.
He does. He turns to you and he thanks the group. "I will not forget this. Maybe one day I will come back with you to search for perhaps the bodies of my brethren. But tonight, going to return to my family and have an ale at the Green Dragon Inn.
Cool.
Here's what I promised
Fuck your
you."
wife.
And he hands over 2 pouches, each containing 500 gold.
I would ask him his companions' names so that I could pray over them.
Oh, fuck, why do you do this to me?
You can just say he gives me generic Dwarven names for now. You know, you don't have to actually come up with them.
So they
But-
do have the names somewhere in here, but yeah, you would know the names
Yeah.
of the full party. If
Yeah,
you come up,
and
and he also describes them. So if you see one of their bodies, you would see the sigil or something that's gonna jog your memory.
oh, that's Thoromir, you know, like
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this one's name is Balfour, so, you know, we got
Yeah.
Beaufort, and, you know, it's all, yeah.
oh, it's Boofer.
Yeah, it's Boofer. There's just like a trail of moonstone dust leading towards him.
Wonder how he died.
Uh,
So that's 167 gold each.
His eyes are blue.
right. Just laying dead, fully erect.
His eyes are blue, but like he's laying on his chest, but he's like, you know, his toes are touching the ground and his chest is touching the ground, but his hips are elevated.
He's trying to do those push-ups. Swear to God. Okay.
Even worse, we go to roll him over when he's laying flat on the ground and we can't because, you know, he's in a hole.
My God. So, there was another door in the hallway before the guard room. There was a door off of the guard room, and the door past the magician's bedroom or whatever it was, magician's quarters.
So are we wrapping it up back at the entrance?
You guys are at the entrance now. It is almost 10:30. If you guys want to wrap up here, if you guys are down to keep going, I'll leave it up to you folk.
I mean, it's almost lunchtime for me, so I'm down to go as long as y'all want to go.
That's true. You do work nights, so.
You guys want to have a 10-hour D&D session? Let's fucking go.
I myself may get off.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
guess.
Yep.
I am down, but
Well,
if the party's
Hey, you
splitting, then we
guys
should
can
probably
go,
call
I
it.
don't care.
I think I might wind up hiring Schmidt, you know, the fourth brother. I'm gonna roll up stats for Imagine Either,
Damn it.
that's just fine. You go right ahead.
and then I'm gonna have all four in my own little personal party.
So, I mean, the way this campaign and this dungeon in general works, we can continue basically as individuals if only one person is able to make it on each night.
Yeah, and you got your own little party that
you know,
goes delving if you need to.
We'll certainly try to stick to Fridays with the whole party. That being said, if 1 or 2 or 3 of you want to do Wednesdays, we can swing that as well. It's going to take a while to just get through level 1 of the dungeon. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
It
we've
is
got
in fact
like
a mega
5 rooms.
dungeon.
it is the mega dungeon.
None of us has died yet. Well,
Well,
Leroy died.
peace, Leroy.
and your
No
cousin.
one's died yet. Rip Leroy. Rip Silverbush.
Yep, Silverbush. Oh god.
Well,
He was good, feller.
thank you guys for hanging out for another episode tonight. It's been a lot of fun running some old school D&D. I'm really enjoying it.
I really dig it.
It's been dope.
It's growing on me.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been a player in years, so this is good.
Good, man. I'm glad that I was able to learn enough of this and have enough experience doing 5e to really be able to run it pretty nicely. That being said,
Really,
You don't want to learn Pathfinder for me? Oh.
what was that, Theodric? What did you say,
yeah, you
Theodric?
remember that edition that you hate? Oh, you're talking to me. I don't remember. It's late.
What edition that I hate? 5e? 3.5? Pathfinder?
Oh, just Prof talking about something with Pathfinder. Yeah, it's pretty much 3.5, which is the edition that I made you hate.
Okay, to
So-
be fair, I hated it initially, and then we played some of it,
Yeah, okay.
and I only hated it briefly until the early version of 5.0 came out. And then I got to, get out of there.
But
He's
see,
gonna hate.
I don't know why you hated it, man. What's there to hate?
One of my
No
first
strength
characters, I
adventure.
rolled some sort of wizard, and it took me, I think, 8.5 hours to make my character. My bad, because, why the fuck did I
Well-
pick wizard? And, it just
I mean,
wasn't a
also
good time.
you're learning a new system, so you have to learn what the mechanics of the game are
Oh,
in order to know how you want your character to work.
I should have went fighter, but I liked playing wizards in every other RPG at the time, so that's what I did, and it was a bad idea.
Well,
You
to
know,
be fair,
it also-
3.5 is very much about mastery of the system, which can detract heavily from the gameplay if you're not willing to do reading behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I was like, this is going to be
You
so
just gotta-
fast, and it just wasn't.
You just gotta
No.
get gooder.
Yeah,
I was trying to
step
be
one.
better.
That and he was just rolling up into a 13th level adventure that I was running. And
my- yeah.
It was way too
Yeah,
much all at
okay.
once.
Okay, I was 8.5 hours for a first level wizard. I understand when it's your
I
first
might
character.
be exaggerating, but it felt like all day.
Well, no. But 8.5 hours for a 13th level wizard? Yeah, I mean, it might take me that long to do a 13th level wizard, and I do Pathfinder I've got literally 7 different tabs for the Pathfinder resource database open on my computer as we speak.
Right.
Like Pathfinder is my system.
Well,
And yeah, a higher level wizard could take me a while to roll up. But the thing of it is, once you're rolled up, that character is the character you want them to be. You have
yeah.
the abilities and features that you want your character to have,
I mean, that's
as opposed to
what I was going
Yeah.
for, but it's like I'd only ever seen people play it, yada yada.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've
It-
enjoyed learning 5e more. That being said, maybe we'll learn some Pathfinder. We might think about it. We'll dip our toes in. I'm on the fence.
I would be 100% more than happy to be your guide for that. To help you out, answer any questions you have, anything like that.
I've been thinking about it.
'Cause,
So we'll maybe we'll get there. Well, we'll see. That being said,
I mean,
thank you guys. We are gonna raid out to Urance. I don't think he's DMing tonight. I think it's Calstro. Tomorrow they'll be
Okay.
starting season 2 of Grimdark, but
Oh, fun.
Calstro's running kind of it's like a parallel kind of campaign, so it's pretty cool as well.
I'm also getting ready to. I'm gonna run to the restroom, then I'm gonna go live myself. Probably play some Naraka, if you guys are down.
Oh, I gotta see if
Would
my.
still be playing.
I might.
I think my download finished. I will check after we raid here. Thank you,
I
everybody.
sure hope so.
It's
You
been
started it
fun.
yesterday.
Bye bye. We'll see you later. Say hi to Oak.
Later.
Give them love.
Goodbye. Have a beautiful
Bye
time.
bye.
Bye, everybody.
Mhm.
Damn.
Damn, look at